Hey folks, Eric here, even though you can't see me. Doing something a little different. I had someone who wanted to see my book collections, so I'm going to try this out. And we'll see how it goes. I'm starting with a couple of shelves because they're the only ones that aren't covered in action figures and things. So I don't have to move anything to show you these books. Hopefully you won't get motion sick. And I guess we'll just kind of start with what we have here. This is all nonfiction on this particular shelf. You can see all sorts of weird stuff. We got Amy Poehler's book. Got some geek stuff, some movie reviews. There's Stephen King. I've read Danse Macabre. I haven't read On Writing yet. Just all sorts of interesting things, I think. Got my science and pop culture. A couple of them there anyway. Some movie behind-the-scenes type of stuff. Just some fun things. We move up here. We've got, I'm going to have to back up a little bit, it looks like. More nonfiction. And what do we got? Anything that sticks out? Some more Science of Rick and Morty. Science of supervillains. Science of superheroes. Interesting thing. There's some Nick Offerman, some Patton Oswalt. More behind the scenes movies type of stuff. So there you go, just different things. And we're going to move on. I'm going to stand up, so we'll see how this goes. More nonfiction. You can see a huge chunk of that is my pop culture and philosophy library there. We're going to move in a little. I got a whole bunch of those. Pop culture and philosophy. Haven't read them all yet. Move back again. The Badass books were recommended by my nephew. What If? I reviewed that one. Jesus of Nazareth, excuse me, is by Paul Verhoeven, which is the main reason I got it. I wanted to see what that guy had to say about Jesus. And then we just have some paperbacks here. Midshipman's Hope, Challenger's Hope. I love that series. Couple of Godzilla books. Flowers in the Attic. Haven't read that one yet. A lot of good stuff, though. My two Jack Higgins, A Prayer for the Dying and Pay the Devil. I've read those over and over again. The only two Richard Lehman I have at the moment. And then we move up here. This is where things are getting weird. All right. A bunch of anthologies on the left there. You can just see a whole bunch of anthologies. So I pan up. Then we got a couple more. Some of the Judge Dredd books that I have. And then my Ronald Malfi. A lot of Ronald Malfi. And then a bunch of Ray Garton. My entire Ray Garton collection. Some more anthologies. Some more Judge Dredd. Now we're going to see what happens. I'm going to pause. And we're back. Hopefully that wasn't too jarring. I had to switch to a different shelf. Very small shelf. Got all sorts of weird stuff. John Scalzi, Precedent Child, my Susan Spann books, some Wesley Southard, Sarah Pinborough. That's not nearly all my Sarah Pinborough. Hey, there's Rosemary's Baby sitting there. If we move up here, we've got all my Ed and Lorraine Warren books that I bought after they had both passed away so that they wouldn't get any of my money. Some good stuff here. Sarah Gran, John Bowden, Victor Gischler. Love Victor Gischler. There's some Mary Sangiovanni up there. And then a bunch of Brian Smith. It is not all my Brian Smith. My leisure paperbacks are on a different shelf. But, yeah, there's a ton. And you can see a small gap there because I just read that book. That goes in that spot. I haven't put it back yet. So all sorts of, I don't know. What should I be talking about? Nothing specific in this particular video. Just some of the books I have. So that's it, I guess. Hopefully you found this interesting. You can pause, of course, at any time and pick out any books that look interesting. I mean, it's just spines, but what are you going to do? All right, that's all I got. If anybody's interested in more of these, I have quite a few more bookshelves that I can show you. So that's it. Until next time, read more books.